I'm just trying to confirm because this is a little bit different. We'd actually picked some different matchups. We didn't have a chance because of the technical difficulties, unfortunately, to go over the brackets that I wanted to do.
Alright, but right now we got Stywoo and Walter in the server, and I think, was that one of the first round bracket? I don't know anymore, but yeah, we'll be finding that out pretty soon, and either way, we're going to be seeing some cool duels tonight. Might not be that many of them, but I think every single one of them is going to be worth seeing. This is QLTV, of course. Is both Ustream and Own TV going at the same time right now, or did we have to shut one of them off?
No, we're just going to go with Own TV, and we're going to go live, actually. That'll be even more fun. In 3, 2, and 1, we're bleeding in the colors, and here we go. We're going to watch Walter out of the gate. He starts with the red armor and heads straight for that yellow and rail, so a very standard start for anyone who spawns over there. Although the one thing that he's missing is a shotgun, but it looks like he's going to instead keep this fight kind of long range, try to use that to his advantage. He hits 2 rails. Nicely done, and there's a third to get the first kill. Straight back to the red armor to really... Oh, wow. Stywoo's got nothing here. Walter's going to get an unanswered rail. Oh, that's a nade to the face. That's another one. Walter now down to 7 health, and he's going to fall. Oh, he falls into the water to save himself from falling damage. Nice play. Oh, all for naught, though. Walter able to get another frag with that railgun. So far, everything happening with railgun jar. Walter's coming out swinging. Looking good.
Yeah, he is. He's just going as aggressive as is his wont, as usual here. And he's making this rail do just about all the dirty work for him. 57% railgun accuracy right now. And he's just laying in the damage on Stywoo right now. Stywoo only having done that bit of damage with the grenade launcher and off of the spawn. He's got nowhere to go. He's got nothing to do. But look at this. Walter, less concerned with control right now and just making a fight go away and maintaining control of the map. And he's just going in for blood. And I think he's starting off tonight just as bloodthirsty as we are used to seeing him. So right now, just after picking up red armor, we have Mega coming up in a few seconds, but I think Stywoo, well, if he had any, it's all gone now. He's down to 50 health, hiding behind this pillar. He's just delaying the inevitable, and Outlaw is going to come and wipe him out.
Yeah, Stywoo tried to do a little Bugs Bunny action. Unfortunately, it doesn't even work in the cartoons, and we saw how well it works in Quake Live. Not so much. So Walter now with a 4-frag lead, and he has gotten 3 out of those 4 with the railgun. Currently got a 45% railgun accuracy, and he was hitting about a 66% after the first 2 frags. So really solid play. That's a little bit ballsy. I think one thing that we are seeing from Walter is that he feels very confident against Stywoo. We're seeing him play as such. He hits a nice pop rocket there, but honestly, he just got too ballsy. Anyone knows that you just don't make that jump to Mega when your opponent already has a lightning gun out, which Stywoo did. And Walter got punished for it, and then he got punished again by losing that height advantage. So Stywoo was basically been given a chance to get in on this game, and Walter now again using the railgun so effectively, hitting Stywoo so many times, and you can see there's just no place that Stywoo can go. And down to 81 health, 1 railgun will put him in. Oh, this is risky. This is so risky. 1 railgun. Oh, that's
this
a chance
from Walter.
And he doesn't make the second jump though. He doesn't make the second jump.
2 health. Get rid of that. Oh, and there it is. There's that rail. And yeah, Stywoo, I think he's looking for a way to just break Walter's composure here and break his stride. But so far, he's having a lot of trouble doing that. And I think that's causing him to get a little bit too aggressive in certain situations, where otherwise it would be smarter to kind of head back and keep whatever health you still have remaining after Walter lays into you with his rail. And right now, again, Stywoo just trying to make these rockets happen, just trying to bring out damage everywhere he can. Walter finally, to be honest, he just ran into that one. I mean, look at this. Stywoo was left with 20 health, but now he's got Mega. This is Stywoo's chance, and the way that Walter's been playing it, this might be his only chance. So he needs to make a frag here, and he needs to use these few seconds that he has to get control. But oh no, here comes Walter with red armor. He's already got a fairly decent stack, so Stywoo needed those 5 or 6 seconds to lock down the map. And even though he didn't do that, he did get that last rail shot off, so he's brought it within 2 all of a sudden. Hopefully, he can start to get a little bit of stride here. But here's the thing, if his momentum breaks at any point, we already know what Walter can do with a little bit of momentum himself.
Indeed. And actually, you know, I'm impressed here because I think a lot of people figured Walter would be able to handle Stywoo, but Stywoo has just managed to tie this thing up, and he got red. And if he can get himself back up to full health, and then start to deny Walter the railgun, which I think is going to be a critical piece to add to his play. No, look at these rockets coming out from Walter all over the place, and Staiwu has nowhere to go, and it's going to be actually a double kill. Walter kills himself, and so we see a reset. He does get a nice spawn. He's able to get a railgun out of that. We're going to go over to Staiwu, who just picked up the red armor. Mega just spawned Walter, not in position for it. He went in for the red, so Staiwu actually has the better stack here and will come out ahead, picking up a frag and the lead for the first time, and he can get this Mega health uncontested, and Walter now going plus forward straight into Staiwu's rockets, and this game has taken a turn, I think, for the worse for Walter. And like I was just starting to say, I think most people can, you know, they sort of weighed the odds and said, yeah, Walter can take Staiwu, no problem, but apparently...
I think Walter was saying that too.
Yeah. Apparently, though, Staiwu is
basically
just playing a nice game here.
He is, but that last frag, I gotta say, Walter just belly up ran into that one. Now we see him backing off a little bit. He's trying to pull out the rail a little bit more, but Staiwu with the stack is able to go herp-a-derp with those rockets and take a 3-frag lead. Here comes Walter with a lot of plasma, but again, that aggression from him. I think I need to make a t-shirt for QuakeCon that just says Walter doesn't give a shit. That would be an awesome shirt.
Yeah, it would be an awesome shirt. Walter is about in your face. And Staiwu at this moment has picked up a 5-frag lead with only 4 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. And that's actually a pretty comfortable place, because we're just seeing Walter just throw this away. He's just like, plus forward must attack. And Staiwu's like, fine.
The first round, did we get that changed over to best of 3, or are we still looking at best of 1 here?
Dude, I don't know. Actually, let me ask Steve here.
Dude, I don't know. Alright. I know it was best of 1 to be time conscious, but with as many no-shows as we have, I would not mind seeing more games out of this, especially with the way that Walter's doing this right now. Oh, but that one, I can take no credit away from Staiwu for that one. That was a beautiful denial of the Mega. Walter was going back in for the clutch, and Staiwu, he brought it back in at the last second. And look at this, he took control of the 50 health as well, just in time for the Mega to come back up. So this is looking good for him.
Yeah, you know what though? This is the sad face, because I was expecting this, but in the opposite direction. So first of all, hats off to Staiwu for totally proving me wrong. And second of all, I was expecting it to be a little bit of a one-sided game, and I think the unfortunate thing is that we're already seeing, you know, Walter he's tossing the towel 2 minutes ago, maybe even 3 minutes ago, and I hate seeing that, because, I mean, you know, no offense to Staiwu, but Walter knows that he's better. Okay? That's why we're seeing this constant plus forward. And so, the fact that Walter didn't get his happy little, you know, 10-frag lead in the first 2 minutes, or whatever the fuck he thought he could do, he's just throwing it away. So, basically, we're going to watch Staiwu get a beatdown. It's basically handing out free beatdowns, and Walter keeps getting in line. I don't understand why, but Staiwu's happy to basically play defensive rockets in your nuts repeatedly if all you're going to do is run at him full bore. I mean, I don't understand. There's no tactical maneuvering. There's no strategy by Walter, and Staiwu is just eating it up for you know, goddamn Cheerios. I mean, it's silly. Only 2 minutes left to go.
2 minutes and 16 frags. Yeah, Walter rocket jumping up to Mega Health, and then he seems to be frustrated about it. I don't know. I'm wondering if this is Walter just being kind of an ass and going herp-a-derp Staiwu. But Staiwu's like, you know what? Fine. If that's the game you're gonna bring, I'm just gonna play it straight. You're gonna lose, and time will tell that, you know, in the black and white, I beat you on this map. And Walter can say whatever he wants, but in the end, that just doesn't matter. Or here's the other thing. I don't know. I'm at a loss right now. A minute and a half, 22-3. Walter, like you said, Greased, was just going for his, you know, all steam ahead kind of victory, and now that he's in the lose,
he's not even turning his mouse anymore.
Yeah, Trist isn't really helping him now.
Yeah, now he's rocket jumping into his face, and I mean, and like, you know, Walter has some solid talent. We've seen it so many times, but it's shit like this. I mean, if you're